Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, where Tuesdays I dedicate to Tom Ford beauty. Today, I'm excited to share with you the Tom Ford Reserve Lip Color Collection. We all knew that this was coming, right? So I picked up both refillable cases and 2 lipsticks. Now we're going to take a nice close look at everything from packaging to craftsmanship and the formula. I'm going to share swatches with you, all the details, all the things. And I've also pulled a couple of other lipsticks from my collection that I feel are worth a comparison. Not particularly colors, more so packaging. Because Tom Ford said, hey, hold on, no more plastic. Let me give you something of high quality that you can keep on your vanity and enjoy for years. I'm here for it. And I mean, it sounds good, but let's check it out together. Let's try it out and let's see what it's all about. Let's hydrate and begin. So the new Reserve collection is built around the idea of a timeless elegance and sustainability. The cases are completely aluminum, no plastic parts anywhere, and the craftsmanship is next level. So let's talk about both case, design, and the lip products that I chose. So I saved the unboxing process to share with you because why not? This is always a fun experience, yeah? I ordered direct from Tom Ford and everything came pretty quick, packaged really nicely. So let's. So again, I got both the cases and 2 lipsticks to share with you. So the 2 options for the cases were all gold and a black and gold. And then I picked up 2 of the lipsticks. These are refills, so you would buy the case and then you could just buy refills. It's forged from a single piece of aluminum, so there's 0 plastic anywhere. The detailing is sharp. The weight feels expensive, and you can tell that they wanted this to be a collectible. And it's definitely an investment piece, but that's part of what makes this special. You're paying for craftsmanship as much as you are paying for the lipsticks. So let's... It comes with this box here, very Tom Ford. And here we go. Here we are. This one is the black and gold. Wow. Give me a minute. I haven't looked at these yet. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Oh, that's luxe. That's nice. It feels good in the hand, definitely. I'm looking at my other Tom Fords. Yeah. Wow. This is nice. And it looks like under here we have a little pouch. There we go. So you have a little sleeve for your little lipstick. I don't know. It's kind of tight getting in there. Maybe I have to like wear it in a bit, but there's that. I do like these because I use them to clean if I get any smudgies or anything like that. The Tom Ford at the top. And this is magnetic. The other one is the gold. This one is all gold. So same packaging. Oh, wow. Very pretty. This too comes with the little sleeve underneath. But let's take a look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And again, magnetic. Nice. Now for the star of the show, the actual lip colors. The Reserve refills. Rodeo Red is described as the red of Beverly Hills lore. It's that confident, glamorous red that just screams Hollywood. Madison Mink is a deep, rich chocolate brown inspired by the soft suedes of Madison Avenue, and it's absolutely stunning for fall. Now the finishes are described as satin shine with full coverage. And it uses what they call the Reserve Oil Blend, a complex formulated for long wear, color richness, and moisture. It's said to be creamy, weightless, and not thick or sticky. They claim 6-hour color and 8-hour moisture. So let's start off with 58 Rodeo Red. Here is what we look like. So it does come with a cap. So let's say you buy 1 case and then you want to buy multiple lipsticks. Each one comes with a cap, so you don't have to worry about that. Rodeo Red. I went with this because it wasn't like the traditional blue-based red. It came off a little richer. They didn't have any swatches online, so I just kind of winged it. Also, there is labeling on the packaging, so you don't have to worry, hey, what color is that? I don't know. But here we go. And then the Madison Mink. Same thing, comes with a cap, labeling on the packaging. Ooh, yes, that is gorgeous. That's pretty. Definitely been stepping outside of my comfort zone and not just getting nude everyday lipsticks. So I'm excited for these, definitely. Now, where do I want to put what? I think I want to put the red one in the black and gold, and then the chocolate color in the gold. So let's do that. So the top is going to have the TF branding and the bottom is going to have nothing. And when you look down in the cap, you will also see that little square, which matches up with this. So, okay, it clicked. So it's in there. Now if we want to, yeah, and it comes out fairly easily. All right, cool. So click. Let's remove that cap. I'm going to keep it in the box. All right, here we go. Nice. So there she is in her lipstick case. Oh, she's kind of cute. Now I will say you don't have any way of knowing what the shade is, so you would have to remember, because the name, it's inside where they put it. It's inside, so you got to just remember. Okay, so there's that one. That looks pretty. She's looking cute. She's looking cute. Nice, sleek, magnetic. This feels very nice in the hand. It feels of quality, but it's not overly heavy. You know what I mean? It feels good. Okay, so that's that one. All right, so let's put in that other color. I'm gonna save. Okay, again, that went in fairly easily. There we go. Oh, and you know what? If you try to put the cap on and not have it line up, the magnet is gonna force you to line it up. Like, see? So if I try to put it like this, no. So that's that. Pretty pretty. The refills in the case, details about packaging and lipsticks out the way. Let's swatch and let's apply. All right, so let's start off with Rodeo Red. She's so perfect and pretty. Wow, that's one swipe. Nice and creamy. Let's kind of build that up a bit. There we go. Very pretty. Madison Mink. What is that? I don't know what that little flake is on there, but let's swatch her. One swipe, and then let's build her up. Oh yeah. Ooh, these look so incredibly creamy. Very pretty. Again, that was one swipe and then built up. The texture on them feels very creamy, very comfortable, so I'm excited to get these on the lips. All I did prior was I went in with my lip oil from Tom Ford for just a little lip prep. I am going to remove that, and then let's try these on the lips. Starting off with Rodeo Red. Wow. Very creamy, very silky. The glide, yes. Okay, if you're familiar with Tom Ford lipsticks, you know how they usually have like a little soft vanilla scent? This has that, but it's even softer. Very pleasant, not overpowering in any way. The scent feels a little elevated because it's so soft. I got instant opacity with that first swipe. I'm just perfecting the shape. So this is a bolder color. I'm going to take the tip. I'm not going to press too hard, but I'm going to use that to my advantage. And kind of just because you see right here, I need to perfect it. That's definitely a plus with the shape. Obviously, it'll wear down eventually, but you can always bring it back by just focusing on that side. You know what I mean? Yeah. This reminds me a bit of the original lip color formula, but maybe a touch lighter in feel and maybe a hair creamier. But here's Rodeo Red. Look at her. Yeah, I feel grown. I feel so grown and sophisticated. I mean, I am grown. I'm 40 years old. My goodness, Monique. Look at that. What a creamy, beautiful. Very creamy and comfortable. It's so light. Ooh, okay. You know, for fun, I just wanted to see if I can put the other cap on this. Let's see. Oh, cool. I don't know. Do I like the look of that? No. No. I like matchy-matchy. Ooh, okay. Lips feel great. Lips feel nourished. Very comfortable. I know it didn't say it was transfer proof, but let's, because why not? Yeah, it's not transfer proof, but I'll tell you this right here, right now, I have no problem pulling this out of my purse. Okay, all right, let me get over myself. Let's try the other color. I have to tell you that after removing that, my lips are hydrated. And they feel good. You know, sometimes you put on a lipstick and then you take it off and you can feel like it's like, your lips feel a bit stripped. This has got nice nourishing properties in there and I can definitely feel it and you can see it. Because if you've ever seen my lips prior to anything on them, they're not cute. This is yeah, you could see. Look at that. Okay, okay, okay. All right, Madison Mink, you're up. Oh, yeah. Wow. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know what? I knew I was gonna like these. Wow. I didn't even go in with lip liner. I think I did okay with my application. I was the kid that colored outside of the lines in my coloring book, so this is a big deal. Ooh. Same great formula. Feels great on my lips. Yeah, I just like want to keep putting it on. What a nice formula. And you saw when I just did that one swipe, you could technically keep it a little softer and sheer and kind of just like blot it, pat it, but I do like that I can build this to this rich, vampy color. All right, so here is Madison Mink. Ooh, girl. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Wow, okay. Well, well, well. I mean, what was I expecting? Hello. Tom Ford said, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm here. I have arrived. So this is the original. This is the OG classique, the mahogany, the gold. This is Bay. Okay, this is numero uno. And beside the reserve, you can see the quality, the shape. I feel like you can see just how far they've pushed the design language. I know you're probably saying, okay, whatever, it's a rectangle, it looks the same. No. The original is that glossy enamel with the gold accents. Classic. I mean, when you see this, you automatically know what it is, okay? This definitely feels more collectible. It feels like more. It's elevated. I love that products like this are being brought back. Things that you're thinking, hey, I can pass this down. This can be a forever on my van. This is something I can have when I'm 80 years old, pull it out of my purse and be like, hey, I'm still cute. Hello. This is a true Tom Ford. It's hitting that architecture, that structure. A refill just makes sense for the brand, 100%. I want to point this out as well. The new fabulous lipsticks, these, I remember I shared this with you in the dedicated video. Do I dare see? Because things are looking quite similar. This doesn't have any, yeah. It just says fabulous on it. There's no colors on the bottom. But, you know, we need to know. Because these look exactly the same. Oh my days. Stop, get out. I knew it. Yes. I love that. Okay, I know that was probably a little loud and exciting, but what? Look at that. So, hey, if you have any of the fabulous lipsticks, hello. And now let's see, can the Reserve fit in the fabulous packaging? Shut up. Stop it right now. Look at her. Because this packaging is really nice too. It's not heavy and weighted and super ultra luxe, but it's nice. It's got like texture to it. Names on the bottom, but look at that. Okay. I probably won't do that. I did not buy this case to do that, but I was just curious. So I'm very happy to see that that is in fact cool. And if you're curious, let me do a little side-by-side of all of these for you to see, because we're all about the details and the things. So the fabulous, the Reserve, and the original. Look at that. Original Tom Ford is luxe and elevated. I love it, obviously. Your girl's a Tom Ford girl. This new fabulous packaging, I liked it too, but this just, it's like each one is another step and another step and another step. And not to mention how great are the limited edition packaging. Okay, hello. I love to see it. I love to see it. So those are the Tom Ford comparisons. Now, Louis Vuitton recently came out with beauty products, and they too have that approach of no plastics in sight. This one in particular is a bomb, okay? This is definitely heavier than this, I will tell you that. Take a look at these side by side, okay? You're only going to be able to know what you have based on what's on the actual bullet. With the Louis Vuitton Beauty, you can wind these up, but they make it where it's not as easy as, wait, can you? Okay, there we go. It's a lot thinner. If you look down here, I'm going to show you real quick side by side. Look, you can turn. This is the Tom Ford. You see how easy I can turn that? The Louis Vuitton, it's so thin. You can do it, but you know, it's super thin. So there's that as far as packaging difference, because some people just wanted to buy refills and not have to buy the whole component. But here they are side by side for you to see. So this whole thing on Tom Ford, you can move. You literally have a sliver on the Louis Vuitton, but that's a simple thing. This, I will say, and it's not to badmouth Tom Ford in any way, obviously, but this component, that's some serious business, okay? It's heavy, it's really gorgeous, and it's magnetized, so you're not fighting to fit it. It goes in a lot smoother. You know what I mean? So that's a comparison. So it's like, that's a thing. This, you have to make sure it's lined up with the square and then click it in. Okay, noted. I will say the Louis Vuitton has a little more detail, like the little peekaboo at the top, and it feels a lot heavier than this. Next one I want to share with you is the Bond 9 New York. I know nobody talks about these anymore, but this is cool. This one has like a little shape at the bottom. This one goes in really nice. This one feels pretty cool. Okay. She's cool. Okay. She's cool. She's great. She dangles. She's, you know, you take this out at dinner. People are like, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? The materials, you can tell, are very different on the Bond 9. in comparison to the Tom Ford. I'm just gonna throw that out there. This doesn't feel as, it feels great, don't get me wrong, okay? It's nice, it's luxe, but this is weightier. But this is sleek, this is luxe, this is very unique. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I have it in my collection to share with you. So there's that. I cannot believe I did not include my House of Sillage. These are gorgeous, okay? Super luxe, weighty. Beside the Tom Ford, I mean, they're a little bit more detailed, definitely heavier than the Tom Ford and bigger, but another refillable, gorgeous, high-end option that I wanted to include. These aren't refillable, but I wanted to compare them as far as detail and things like that. So these are the Christian Louboutin lipsticks. The one in the black packaging is a classic red, and then this is just another color. But here these are side by side. These, look how, I've had this a while. Hold on, let me go to the good side. Ah. But you see, these are components that you can have for a really long time. I do feel that the Christian Louboutin are just a little more intricate in the details, and these are a lot heavier. These feel ornate, a little more dramatic. And these definitely give more of that jewelry aesthetic in comparison to the Tom Ford, which I feel looks like a true lipstick. You know what I mean? This, you would probably be like, what is that? This, you're like, oh, you know, yeah, no. Another beautiful refillable design. This is the Louboutin Rouge G. The cool thing about the Guerlain is, although the materials may not be exact, you're getting a more detail option, meaning you can pick from so many different options in these cases. They are so luxe, okay? Weighty as all heck. I want to say the Guerlain's a bit bigger, but they're weighty, they're gorgeous, and the Guerlain comes with a mirror. Hello. But same concept, refill, beautiful packaging on the lipstick case. I'm very happy to see Tom Ford join in on the conversation. That's a big thing, you know what I mean? Okay, so this next one that I'm sharing with you, it's not refillable at all, but it's made with more sustainable materials, okay? This too, it's sustainable because it's refillable, but the material on this is a Chantecaille Lip Crème. This is a beautiful formula. Oh my goodness, please go swatch this and try this. It's outstanding. It's amazing. So when you do have to get rid of this, you know, you can recycle it versus this, you just refill it. And obviously a big price difference. But here we are. I figured, you know, I'd throw this in the mix too, because why not, you know. Now, the one I think most are most curious about, I don't have. I just never, not that it didn't appeal to me, but I don't know, maybe it didn't. The Chanel 31 Le Rouge. Beautiful. That's a vibe, okay? Full metal, refillable, and, you know, true to the brand's heritage. So, I mean, that one's beautiful. That one looks quite comparable, but I just don't have it. So overall, I have to say I am impressed. I am happy to see Tom Ford enter the chat, okay? Obviously, hello. And I feel like we all had a feeling it was coming, and I do know, I mean, at this point, we know a lot of other brands will eventually do this too. They're going to give us a more elevated component, okay? Christian Louboutin has been there. He's like, hey, catch up, y'all. And then the Bond 9 New York. This is gorgeous too. It's fun. It's great. And Guerlain. All right. But I do like to see it. I do like to see it. The Reserve lip color is like a celebration of craftsmanship versus just here's another lipstick. The formula is rich. It's really beautiful. I'm very content and happy with the two colors that I went with. I love that it being refillable, it's not compromising on that luxe experience and feel through and through. Would I call this a must-have? Honestly, only if you're into stuff like that. You have to be into it to want it. You know what I mean? Because it is beautiful and quite an experience. But is it a must-have? Absolutely not. None of this stuff is. It's all a choice. You know what I mean? But I am very much into Tom Ford. This is exciting for me, and I'm looking forward to continuing to enjoy these. I'm looking forward to having it in my purse and being able to take it out and enjoy it. And I have to tell you, this formula, wow. I'm glad that I got both. I got both a beautiful quality case and a beautiful formulated lipstick and colors that I can enjoy. Look at my lips. We're like 5 hours later. Eating, drinking. It's the formula for me. These feel like it felt so good the whole time. Oh, I'm so happy that I have these. I hate to break it to you, but the formula is a 10. Well, better look, see. And my lips still feel hydrated and comfortable. I have to say, this feels like Tom Ford's return to that true tactile luxury that the brand is known for. You know, that structure, that architecture. If you know the story of Tom Ford, you'll understand the combination of structure, architecture, clean lines, modern woman. This is giving. Let's talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts. How are we feeling? What did we get? And do we like this? Are we into it? Let's talk about it. Comment down below. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today and allowing me to share these new bad boys with you. If you've enjoyed today's video, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon.